Good day, viewers. You are welcome once again to your favorite program, The Conversation, coming to you from TV360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Nelson Ekujimi, and I have here with me in the studio Richard Adeyinka Emmanuel, the CEO of Data Homes Research. You are welcome to the program.
Thank you for having me. We are here again.
Yes, we are here again to discuss Nigeria and the world at large. Yes. Like we all know, the conversation is a public affairs conversation on issues bordering on national importance, both locally and internationally. And top of the bill today, we are going to look at the fuel issue. In the last couple of months, we have seen a repeated hike in the price of PMS at the pumps. And a lot of Nigerians said they thought with the coming on board of the Dangote refinery that the price of PMS will drop at the pump. But the reality that stares us all in the face today is that the price has not dropped, but rather has continued to go up. And the going up of the price cannot be divorced from the fact that the product from which PMS is produced is an international product. And the refinery, Dangote refinery that we expect that is producing PMS now, which has also helped in a way to reduce the level of importation of PMS, has also not been coming out with the price at which it wants to sell to the public. And luckily for us, the NNPCL has exited that role of off-taker of PMS from Dangote refinery. Now the petroleum marketers can access the Dangote refinery itself. And just yesterday, I read that the independent petroleum marketers, IPMAN, said Dangote refinery cannot meet the local demand, and they are going to augment with importation. And the beauty of it is that, unlike what we obtained before, where NNPC was the sole importer, we wait to see if the one they will import will be lesser in price compared to what Dangote will be offering. Because even right now, we don't know how much Dangote will be selling to them. And that has been has been an issue, that has tried to cause friction, that Dangote is not forthcoming. So for me, I think the reality that stares us in the face is that while we want cheaper means of fueling our cars and providing electricity in our homes or offices and businesses, the reality that stares us in the face is different from our aspirations.
Well, I think our whatever Dangote or NNPC and even
NNPCL.
IPMAN, NNPCL and IPMAN,
Yeah.
no matter the decision they want to take, they should consider the effect. It looks good that you declare surplus, you make money, you sell. Yes, we know right now by tagging our crude oil as international product.
I'm not tagging.
No, that's the general assumption.
Is it an assumption or the reality?
They said it is our crude oil is
it's not our crude
international
oil.
product.
Crude oil. Yes.
It's an international product.
Yes. Is it not?
And Nigerians are local, and our businesses are local. Our economy is local.
And we earn dollars from that same crude oil.
Well, if we have seen the impact, see, Nigerians are not stupid.
Okay.
Government after government, Nigerians have been shouting, and government after government have also admitted that things were not going well with Nigerians in terms of their poverty level, in terms of in fact, the generally development index, Nigeria is low. The government after government have admitted that reality. Now, what Nigerians expect their government to do is to, in truth, reduce the poverty in the land.
Yes.
Even before President Tinubu came in.
Yes.
That has always been what Nigerians are talking about. No public tap is running anywhere. The roads are bad. Government is just trying to make do with what he has here and there. So Nigerians have always been shouting, make life easier for us. And government after government, before they even come on board, they will promise heaven and earth. They will promise, yeah, we know you are this, you are that. When they get there, they will call for sacrifice, that Nigerians should sacrifice more. There is a limit to human endurance. Dangote, Ipman, NNPCL, whatever it is they want to do, they should consider Nigerians and the impact, the burden on Nigerians. Yes, let me say yes. Crude oil is an international product, you know, controlled by OPEC and then the unified price. Now, if it is $10 in America, it is $10 here and all that. I think that is why they call it an international product. However, our local economy is our responsibility. No matter how international it is, we should find a way, government must find a creative way of making Nigerians feel the impact, you know, that this belongs to you. Whether we like it or not, yes, we are making dollars from crude sales. But we know that these Nigerians are not really, in terms of social amenity, infrastructure, health, education and all that, all of us are shouting that our health care system is bad.
It's poor.
We know our educational system, all of us are shouting it is poor. What is the impact of that dollars in our health care, in our education, in economy general, productivity? Now, if we are seeing the impact, if our economy is booming, if Nigerians are working, if they are making money, if they are sharing money, don't forget, in Nigeria, we don't spend our money alone. If you are making money now, you will have one or two dependents from extended family that will say whether every month 5,000 here, 5,000 there. So we don't spend our money alone.
Yes.
But now,
just like the Yoruba we say, "Iṣẹ́ ló ṣe dá ṣe."
Owó ṣe dáná. So you cannot.
It's all over the world.
All over the world.
Yes.
But in Nigeria, we have many dependents. There's a study that we were involved in that found that 60% of Nigerians in the city centers send at least 15,000 naira to their villages, homes, to parents, grandparents every month. That's about 90 billion every month, going from city centers to the villages, to the rural areas, to dependent. Right now, the situation has gone beyond what anybody can even say in the city centers. I want to send money home. So it is not even, yes, it is tough even for you to sustain yourself with what you earn, let alone sending money back home.
Yeah.
And then you can imagine the situation those people will be
facing.
And then so it's a difficult situation we find ourselves. Whatever Dangote want to do, it is not now that as Dangote is starting his production, he wants to recoup all his money and then begin to make profit. No, it is a long-term investment that he is into. Whatever it is, yes, it is an international product, but that is what we call corporate social responsibility, giving back to the society. It's not by buying textbooks and buy 1 decal of rice
Richard,
to people.
My own take on this issue is that, one, the Nigerian government under former President Muhammadu Buhari in 2021 signed the PIA into law. And the PIA is meant to regulate the activities of the stakeholders.
Yes.
As we speak now, we have two regulators, Nigerian Upstream Petroleum Regulatory Commission and the Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Petroleum Regulatory Agency.
Yeah.
So I will expect that we should be more focused on our refineries coming on stream. I'm talking about not only the national refineries, I'm even talking about even the modular refineries, such that if we have so many suppliers, if you say you are selling your own at 80 naira, somebody might say, because I want to capture the market, because I have other means to reduce my cost of production, might be selling lower.
But don't forget, if we still have this mentality of crude oil is an international product that must be sold at international.
No. Richard, the thing about the crude oil is that the crude oil exploration,
yes,
you and I know that it's a joint venture between the Nigerian government and the international partners.
Yes.
And if that be the case, when the crude oil is priced,
yes,
it will be priced at that value. And if it is priced at that value, just a minute, you recognize that the government itself knows that it has a responsibility to the local environment. And that must have informed the decision of the federal government that the crude that will be sold to the local refineries should be in naira, in our local currency.
At that rate,
of course,
international rate,
because
the naira equivalent.
Yes, because you know what this, anybody who has done business or aspires to do business will know that you must not mix business with pleasure.
Yes, but you
or else your business will crumble.
No, you can mix it.
Or you know, if you do that, your business. For example, if the business has been priced in X amount, if I say give Richard one of the products, the money to pay for that product should come from me. It should not be that give Richard, write it off. If you write it off, we are in you crash your business.
Whatever government, see, that's why I said government must look at all options and find a creative way to solve this problem. The fact is that, look at, I'm not sure. Again, I will reiterate.
Okay, Richard, let me quickly chip in. Just yesterday and today, I watched the opening of a motor fair in France, where the European Union, I'm sure you are aware, are complaining that cars in Europe are suffering from poor patronage because they are petrol cars. That people in Europe now are buying more of Chinese electric vehicles. The EU is now clamoring for tariffs to raise the cost of, because there is this allegation that Chinese has flooded the European market with cheap electric cars, and everybody is saying, look, we can't afford the price of petrol or diesel again, it's too high. So, and the European Union, spearheaded by France, is clamoring for higher tariff, even though the present government in Germany is totally against it. You know,
that politics will come.
Yes. So for me, I think as much as we want our refineries to function, we must also be looking at other sources of powering our vehicles, our homes. And that is why the issue of CNG comes in, even though naysayers like you.
No, if you see globally, CNG is really not. It's about how many millions
even electric vehicles. And again, for me, we don't know what inventions man will come up with, because every day people are researching how to make life better.
Yes, you know the beauty of those countries is that they plan their countries in such a way that even bicycle, you will feel good riding bicycle. But here, you can't do that. You can't say you want to ride bicycle on 10 Mainland Bridge.
Why will you go and ride bicycle on 10 Mainland Bridge? So that is suicidal. Why should you go and ride?
But naturally, if you live in Dagada, you should not have any qualms. If Nigeria was planned, you should not have any qualms riding your bicycle to work, rather than everybody.
But you and I know that even in this climb that you mentioned, there are areas earmarked for.
Yes, that is why issue of planning comes in. There must be planning that, okay, bicycle can take this way,
vehicles should take this way, pedestrians can take this way, so that you not stray into each other's territory.
But you see that if even the CNG that government is saying, the CNG buses come and take, from where to where do you want those let's say 300 CNG buses to ply where to where? Is it from Ojota to 10 Mainland Bridge,
Richard,
or is it from Oshodi to Ibadan?
I've seen CNG buses from Ogun State owned by the Ogun State government, ferrying passengers from Ogun State down to Lagos.
Then those
I've seen trucks. I've seen. You know that the CNG conversion is free for commercial vehicles. I've seen trucks fueling at CNG stations.
yes,
And so for me, it is for us to now to develop those.
it is just starting. Oh. It is just starting.
No, no,
gas too will become international product.
We'll solve it. We'll solve it.
It will become international product, and those who have converted,
because of our
they
time.
will also begin to make
Richard,
noise.
because of our time.
So government must find a way
Yes.
to reduce the tension in the land, reduce the price of
goods
petrol.
and services.
Yes,
I agree.
Nigerians are right now under.
I agree absolutely. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is where we want to call it a wrap on this first stanza of the program. We'll go on a short break. We'll be right back. Please continue to watch the conversation coming to you from TV360 here in Lagos, Nigeria. We'll be right back. Please.